As you can see, it looks like wood for an old crappy pallet. And it's for the cabinet that we've been making on a few, via a few live streams, such as this one here. Okay, and the other door is just going to be a boarded door. And the one on the left there with a hole in the middle, that is got provision for a mirror. But how do I make this crappy wood look like it's something not quite so crappy? Well, considering it's going to be in the house, I don't necessarily want it to be all splintery and rough as a, yeah, as rough as Anne Widdicombe's derriere. That just won't do. So what I've got to do is I've got to clean these pieces of wood up. I've got to put a edge on each of the boards, decide which is going to be the face, in accordance to the grain on the actual timber itself, within reason, and do what we can to make it look kind of acceptable. But a lot of it's going to be down to the finish we put on it, which is going to be a very simple finish. It's literally just going to be a white paint, a sanded back, to give us a bit of a lime wash kind of finish. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the edges of each of the boards so they go up together. But then got to sand all the boards, but not aggressively too much. Aggressively sand it. We need to keep some of the texture from the grain, so we get that whitewash finish. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you a bit closer, because you're a bit far away over there, aren't you? Well, I think so. Let's bring you a bit closer. Let's bring you here. How about that? And let's make me shavings. So what we're going to do, there we go. Oh, let's make some shavings. Let's just bring up the live stream up on here. Be my channel. Live. There we go. And we're back. And let's just remove the sound. And skip. And we're there. And we're there. All right, okay. Let's whack this in the old voice and start making some shavings. I do like to make shavings. Yes, let's take this flipping floor. Right, so, bit of wax. Need some wax. That's a bit hairy. All right. Oh, there we go. That's better. It makes such a difference. A little bit of wax makes all the difference it does. Right, let's make some more shavings. And then once just popped into the stream, we're making a very simple door using old pallet wood, and we're going to try and make it look pretty. Yeah, try. Now, we've already been making the cabinet and the door for the mirror, because this cabinet is going in a shower room. And it's going in between two walls. I've got a splinter. It's going in between two walls. So I had to accommodate that, because you've got to think about the distance from corner to corner is greater than the width. So you have to kind of make it a little bit smaller, a bit narrower than the distance between the two walls. Otherwise you won't get it in. And then you trim it to suit. And in this case, the trimming is all part of the framing of the actual cabinet itself. Some boards are better than others. This one's a bit bent. Just got to accommodate it best I can. The door I'm actually making slightly wider than it's got to be. And that way I'll just trim it down to suit when it comes to actually installing the door. Because it hasn't got a free space that you just put in the middle of the wall, because we haven't got that the privilege of that, we're going between the two fixed spaces. I've got to make it grow into the space. But the other anomaly I had is the fact that the mirror I was using is one that we've already got, you see. So that's going in one of the doors. Not this one, because we've already made that door. It's in the cabinet over there, which you haven't already seen it. I'll show you in a minute. Right, so just bringing these boards together. You see, that's nice now, you see. Now, don't be wrong, we're not trying to make fine furniture. we're kind of going for the driftwoody look, you know. So sort of like weathered sort of finish. There you are. My plane iron started drifting back. Oh, see, that's what happens when you pull the plane back on you instead of actually finalising your stroke. It just clogs up. I don't have a bucket on the floor, but I've given up. You know, you don't want to chuck the shaving straight into the bucket. But if you, I'll give it up because the state of this floor at the minute, it just looks ridiculous. It's yeah, it's got curls. You know, I've done the wife's boarding pass. She's back tomorrow. She's flying tomorrow. So once I finish this stream, get this all together, I need to have a clean. I've got to clean the house up. I've been doing stuff, you see. The house has gotten a bit of a mess. See, that's nice and true. That's together. That's right. Look at that. That's good. No, this one. Oh, we're starting tree planting again very soon. Probably this month actually, because the ground's softened right up now. It was very dry, and now it's moist. So we can start planting our trees, and they're more likely to take. Although they've been taking pretty well anyway, to be fair. But we stopped planting in April this year. So we're going to start again. If you didn't know, we're planting loads of trees there. We're trying to plant 1,000 trees on 2 hectares. Well, I'm looking at it's going to be near 1,500 trees, I think. How's that one looking? Ooh, that one's not quite so good. That was a bendy one. Yeah, it's bendy board. Oh yeah, so it is. We can compensate that. That's what she said. La da 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 da. Let's try that one. Oh, can I live with that one? Let's do a little bit. In that one, is it? That one's good. It's this one. A little bit more. The bendy board. Well, that's better. There she goes. That one's got a hump in that one. I just realised something. That's good there. One of these is supposed to go in there. So that should be there. And that should be there. I'm playing silly, but what? Oh, that's right. So that one's good, but that one needs a bit of work. That one needs to be plain. Alternating the boards, you see, because they're slightly different boards. So these lighter ones, I don't know what sort of wood that is. Whatever it is, it's probably old poplar or something. It's not very nice. That's good. Size, that one. We make some dust in a minute. Yeah, make some dust. I tend to use the angle grinding with a rubber pad because it's quick. It does a good job. So, you know, using it for the moment I've got to take off. Don't worry, I don't want to be aggressive. Oh, that's good. I just need to do that one's done. That one? Yeah, that one's done. I need to take a bit of the middle of this one. Oh, hang on. No, I don't. That's good. We're there. Okay. So I'll mark the ends so I know where they go. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Pencil. Pencil. What have I done with a pencil? I'm always losing my... Oh, there it is. Pencils. Right, so I'm just marking the ends. Hello, Wally. Come say hello. 2. There's my little boy. What, you pestering for a treat again? Oh, crikey. All these old dogs ever want is treats, they do. Treats, don't you, Wally? Huh? Blimey. There you are. He didn't eat all his food, though. I don't know if you deserve a treat. No wonder you're hungry. You finished that one, haven't you? Now I've got Sebastian's on his way now. All I'm doing is mark on the ends. Put numbers on the bottoms so I know what way up they go and what position. Right. You and all, Sebastian. Crikey. Pandora in a minute. She's not one to miss out. She isn't. She really isn't one to miss out. Oh, we've got 33 people back already. So, who's in the chat? Jean-Marie, afternoon, my friend, and hello, Marcus, and Billy Kershaw. Is that the theme tune from Bod? Yes, of course it is. Right, so, next step is to make dust. Right, I've got these bits here as well. I need to run the plane over them. They're going to be ledges. I was humming hard and I was going to do this because you could just join them all together. But the board, they could go that way, you could end up going that way in time, take all the moisture. So you need something there to keep it, to keep it straight. They'll be on the back, obviously. And I was going to, okay, shall I just set them in, let them into the back and what have you? Might still do that, I don't know. So or I might change my mind, I don't know. And I thought, I know, I'll just make sure it's true enough and then just glue and screw it on. I don't know yet. I like the idea of letting them in, really, but it's a lot of work. And I'm thinking, I'm very conscious of the time now because the wife is back tomorrow. I'd like to get this on and done and so I can get cleaned up in there. We make holes in the walls and stuff, you see. The cables. So I've plugged all the holes, I've filled them already. So what we're going to do in just a second, I'm going to use the angle grinder because I'm going to put a dust mask on. I hate dust masks. Oh, I just had my I had a letter through the post from the health people here, people who do our health, Emily, and I've got an appointment to have a COVID jab because I have fibromyalgia that puts me into the vulnerable. I'm vulnerable, you see. I'm delicate. Right, so let's grab a sander. I had it earlier. Oh, there it is. I say sander. It's literally an angle grinder with a rubber pad. Velcro pad. It absolutely destroys the pads in no time at all, but it works. La 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 la. I'm forever blue. But I should get a new mask. I think I should. Have I got one with a... Oh no, I've run out of ones with negative pressure valves. Oh crikey. Oh, I haven't got one there. I'll show you that one. I'm going to use that one. With that. I'll use the old one. So many reasons I don't like masks. They make you sweaty. They make your glasses steam up. And also when you wear a beard, when you've got a beard, they don't work that well. So it seems pointless. But there you go, Got to look like at least I care. And that was my air defenders. Oh, dear me. Oh, there they are. Found them. There they are. So, I've got dust in my eye already because of this flipping mask. Wow. Oh well. Oh well, so just got to sand them to get rid of the fluff basically. Then I'll clean up all the arises with a hand plane. Little block plane. I'll get a new disc on there. Air filters on. Extractor on. Flight check. Alright, here we go. Flight check. Oh, blimey, I can hear it now. I can hear all the air, the wind. Blow all the dust out of the room. Like one of them films when they, you know, when they suck all the fumes out. Horror movies. Like, I don't know, what was it now? Alien or something. Right, what am I tangled up here? What flavour milkshake? What? I don't want to take too much off. Because I'm being respectful to it. It's a good idea to wear a dust mask in this because we've got some treatment on this one. On some of these boards. It's really toxic. The other thing is, you don't, when the stuff is stored in the warehouses and stuff, you know, the boxes and stuff on there, there's a pallet after all. There could be rat poo on it, mouse poo, human poo, or maybe if there's somebody been eating those dogs. You can't. Apparently. Let me around here. Wally, you should be in there with the stuff. Oh, leave that away before I damage it. My hand plane there. What's up with you, Wally? You want another tree? Da 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 da. Here's another tree. You might sod off then. Will you sod off, Wally? No. Oh, he's begging! He's begging! Oh, Daddy, please! Come on then. Go and play. Go and play, Wally. Go and play. Right, 2 more of those, and then these. And sanding up. The thing is, the front I'm going to try work everything from the face to keep it flat. So the back might be a little bit undulated. So when I put the rails on, I've got to be, yeah. Ooh, I could just aggressively sand the back, I suppose, to make sure it, you know, get it to fit. Maybe we'll worry about it in a minute. Oh, the dirt and the mask. Oh, that's not a great idea. Oh, nasty. Oh. And we're going to take the dinner. That's not pleasant. The dinner was. I've stir-fried some peppers and tomato and chard and that. There's some wraps. I did wrap. I did. Yeah, I wrapped them up. I raked them up, I did. Da 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 da. Getting there. There's 2 little bits to do. Killed this piece of paper now already. Let's travel now. What's the RPM of that? I think about 30,000 RPM or something stupid, isn't it? 15,000. Look, you can see it. It's worn off. I can't see it. Shaking in it. Ah! Oh, look at this part. Oh, more spark. Heat up the steak. The steak will go out. Completely enough, you put it. Heat all the heat, you see. And loosens the adhesive that they use to stick the aggregate on with. Right, let's move it out of the way. Let the room clear. Throw the dust out of the way as well. Has he gone outside? Yeah, he's out now. Good, good, good. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, baby. Kinky. Kinky. There you are. It's back. Like, come on here, clear the air. See what you said in the comments there? Oh, put on live chat. There we go. Oh, clear the air. Is it clear yet? Right, we've got these sanded. Put them in the right order. 1, 2. That's it, and that's 1. That's 2, and that is 5. So that must be 3. That's it, then. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. There we go. Okay. That's good. Oh. Freedom! Freedom! Not serfdom. No, don't want to hear that. Freedom. Right. I got such a mess to clear up. Oh. Oh, a dusty bear. And a dusty bed. Right, there we go. So I've left the other block plane in the shower room. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you down a little bit. There you go. I'm going to take the arresters off. Eeny, meeny, miny, what plane shall I use for that? This little one here might be quite nice to use. This little 102. Little record 102. Nice little plane that is. Right. If anyone's got any questions, you know, you can always ask them in the chat. Need to tap that one up a little bit. I'm not going to use a router for that job because it looks too too artificial. Aha, that'll do. That's good. Ooh, string. Right. Pull this side first. Let's Spin it around, do the other side. I'm not worried about doing it all the same. I want that undulation, you know? I want it to be a little bit irregular, like me. I've been told. Some keep telling me, you've got to put subtitles in your videos. That's what I've been told a couple of times today. Only on one particular video though, so obviously I wasn't really clear on that video. You need subtitles. What language is that? Right, here we go. Don't worry, you won't hurt the feelings. Right, spin it around that way. And then I'll do those ones. I'll just keep everything together. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Blimey. Some said I was like an old Jack Black in the comments today. Jack Black's older than me. Insults. Only by a year. He's 55, Jack Black is. Oh, they dropped it. Yeah, I done my dear Mrs. Board and pass, because like I said, I was live earlier, if you weren't there earlier, and I had to do her board and pass. She was expecting it, she was. I just sent it over to her, she'll get printed off in England, so she can meander her way back there tomorrow. A bit deeper on that one. La, 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 la. That's better. That's good. That's good. So far, so good. Now I was having the harem whether I should biscuit this all together so it all stays together. So it would be a normal thing to do, but I'm not normal. I just fancy doing it for the sake of it, you know? Do you ever fancy doing things for the sake of it? So biscuit that together. And you're supposed to have a movement, you see. Expansion and contraction. Now, actually, you wouldn't bring these up tight. Now, normally, something like this, I'd be all tongue grooved. But it's a cabinet, so it's not as like going to be light shining through it. So I might just, ooh, decisions. You could put loose tenon in, or loose tongue in, sorry. Or you could say sod it. I'm just thinking about the time I've got. I don't know. The thing is, it's actually been outside. So is it more like to grow? It's a warm day, it's been a warm day. Is it more likely to grow or is it more likely to shrink? Because even if you would have seasoned, it can still grow and shrink, you know. It takes on moisture. It's constantly moving. I think it's more likely to grow as in a shower room with steamy stuff, so I might have to allow it. Oh, don't really want to do that. Right, so this is the face, all right? Oh, I ain't done the back. I've got to do the arrows on the back as yet. I won't do those. Right, so let's make sure it all stays in the same order. I'm not going to do those arrows as deep though. They'll be shallower. So I still want to do arrows though. So do that one. Forgot about that. I'll just take the arrows. I don't want those splinters. You see, the wood shrinks and stuff. They get in that like a splinter edge coming up. That's a technical term. That is. I just made it up. Da, 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 da. There you go. Right, so spin it around again. That one. On. You see a lot of sort of pallet projects, don't you? And some are pretty cool. So you sort of embracing what it is, you know what I mean? But I'm not too keen on, I see, just like pallets screwed together and then some cushions stuck on top. Not for me. I suppose any of the day, it depends, you know, if it bothers you or not. If it doesn't, so what? So sod it. Right, I'm not going to glue these together or joint these because I think I'm going to have to allow for a little bit of expansion. I'm just going to put some rails across and then trim those rails to suit, but we'll have to obviously, I'll get some paint on it as well, so that could be going off, so I can sand it again. Do you know what, that's actually not, that's quite flat. Oh, that's better than I thought it was going to be. So I need to decide what's going to be the face. That's face. Even though it's got a nasty bit in there. It's nasty on that side as well, so that could be the face. Oh, I didn't sand that bit. That way, right. Right. Will that screw down flat there? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the sand on that again on this underneath where these rails are going to go, and they're literally going to go about there. But before I do that, I'm going to square it up, put a clamp on it so it stays put, and then I'll free up the clamp each time I want to put the fixtures in. But we need that to be square. That is pretty good, that's about right. Grab a clamp. Well, a couple of these light ones, that'll be big enough. That'll do it. Oh, and these will be better. Will I be better? I hope so. I might have to move this near the edge. That probably means I'm going to have to. Right. Let's double check with the clean with the that's it. Right. So I know it's overhanging, but I'm going to cut. This door isn't to width yet. Oh yeah. Oh, you're off. Which is the best one to use? At the moment, it doesn't really matter. Probably a bit that way up actually. Okay. Now I don't need to do the arrowses yet. I can do them once I'll put the fixings in. Okay, we'll let go down tight. What I'm going to do is, I know in that area. There you go. Will it pull up or not? Should be on. So that'll probably pull up. I'm going to plug all this. I could just nail that, to be honest. But I need to be able to pull the boards to it. I'll pull the boards in individual bases. It don't matter if the front is a little undulated. I kind of go with the flow, wouldn't it? That's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let it blow, let it blow. Right, so I'm going to have one about there. I could just wing it really, but you're watching. I'm going to come a bit far off this edge because one end's going to be cut, you see. So I'm not going to go right up on the edge here. So I know I might have to remove an inch. And literally just where my marks are, if I can see them, there. Once we get one of these fixed in, it'll be done so easier. Ew, pulling wood down. Now I am going to be plugging these, so just so you know. I don't like seeing fixings, especially if they tell posi drive screws. And I don't go too close. I'm zigzagging them, and that'll stop any sag. If it was a heavy door or a shutter, I'd probably I'd have let them in. And I've got a jig for that with a rotor. But also, one thing, the boards aren't really thick enough. With the on there as well, on the ends, square the end up. When I'm with the shutters, are 27mm thick, and those boards are only 18mm thick, and this one's only what, 12mm. Now that one, that should pull up. I hope so. Oh. Let's have a look. Oh, they're too short. Way too short. 25s. Maybe 4, 20. That might be right. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, let's give it a go. Where's my glue? Try to get the last of the glue I am. Out of that pot before I open the other one. Keeps clogging up, there's a lump in it. So every time you think you cleared it, and all you've done is push it down the bottle. Until you give the bottle a bit of a squeeze, it ends up blocking the nozzle. As you say, like a bit of snot. Yeah. Blimey. There you go. I would have liked to let that into the rail, into the boards, but that's going to add a lot of time. I've got a lot to do. I've got to clean the house before the missus get back. Shit everywhere. Oh, there you go. If this don't work, I'll rip it off and try something else. It should work. Oh, we're getting a really low glue. We're getting low. Right, leave it like that. So normally I'd use my roller thing, this. This is what I use to spread my glue, but I don't think it's such, because it's uneven, and it's not smooth, so normally it's smooth. You know, I mean, I'll make sure I've got some adherence there. So I'm actually not going to do that. And it was that way round, wasn't it? Yes. It's going to flush on the end, on this end. It should pull the boards up to it, because I put clearance holes all the way through. It should pull the boards up. I need a different drill. I don't need an impact drill for that, do I? La, da, da, da. And where is my other little Stanley drill gone? Oh, it's so annoying. How come I can't find off my drawers? Who stole my... Own up, who is it? Was it you? I tell you, it might be in the other space. It might be in my... Oh, crikey. Mrs. is phoning me now as well. Oh, sorry. Hello, darling.
Hello. Yasmin Yasmin tell you. Daddy.
Hello, darling.
Could you possibly send Mummy your Ryanair login details so I can actually show her how to access the boarding pass from her phone without needing Wi-Fi?
Okay, I'm live at the moment. Can I do it in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, darling.
No, hurry, I'm staying with Yasmin for about 7 anyhow.
Yeah, don't you book flights on my behalf, will you?
Yeah, I've got book half a dozen.
Yeah. Yeah, Caroline, I haven't actually done the boarding pass. I know, I've sent it to you already, haven't I?
Sent it to me, I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? Okay. Oh, blimey. See, someone did bother to marry me. Yeah.
Did you want me back or not?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
Have you run out of socks and t-shirts?
I've run out of socks.
You've run out of socks?
And t-shirt. I got a couple left.
And do the bed need changing?
Oh, the bed definitely needs change. It's full of dog hair.
So you need to come do the washing and iron?
Yeah. Do you need a return journey? A return flight?
All right, darling.
All right, Dan. Love you lots.
Bye.
Speak to you later, Dan.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh dear. See, someone married me. Would you believe it? Poor woman. 30 odd years we've been together. 30 odd years. Like a life sentence. Actually, you go away. Yeah, you get less for murder. Got 6 kids, 11 grandchildren, and no money, and that's probably why. These all can be plugged. Is that pulling the boards up? Oh, it is. It's pulling them up. That's what I want to see. There's enough space in between, isn't there yet? I don't want it too tight, just relax that a bit. If you have it too tight, you won't give it any room to move. There's only work it on 1, 2, 3. That'll be on these 3 boards. Will be the 3 that cause a problem, if any of them. I could allow a little bit more room in that, I suppose. I don't think the screws have gone all the way through. No, I don't think so. Have you ever done that? So you end up screwing your workpiece down to the bench. Let's take that clamp off. I'll just double check something. I won't go out square now. I'll make sure it's flat still. Oh, it is. Oh, that's okay. That's good. I was a bit worried. Put another one in there, I suppose. Even pull that up. Why am I worried? It's a flip cabinet door on a bathroom. That's the best face, isn't it? That face got a nice little thing there. Right, so keeping it simple. Sand that one. I'll do that in a minute. That way. Actually, I don't know. Actually, should I go? Well, that's good. I'll go that way. Where's that sander? Yes, there are. 2 seconds. Oh there, I forgot. That's better. Okay. Dregs! I've got a couple of bottles up there. I haven't run out. This glue is by Eureka Glues, and it's just a D3 PVA glue. I do have some Cascamite I could use, but it's a bit pointless for this job. Bit of an overkill. Plus, I want to make sure there's a little bit of movement. Oh shit, done that, and I didn't even drill my holes yet. I'm an idiot. Oh! Alright, I'm going to get over that one. I suppose I'll just plonk it on there, then I'll stick a couple bits of wood under. An idiot. Oh dear! You know, so I think when we go live and that, you make stupid mistakes. Usually when you go live. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Alright. It's going to be interesting. It's going to slippy slidey. Hang on, what I do need to do. The diagonal bit, I can wing that, but I'll make sure they're at least in the right position on the edge. That one, that one. This little this counter ball, I bought a set of them from. I was only from Tema. They're really cheap. I quite like buying budget tools and see if they're any good. Sometimes they are. These, I tell you what, these aren't any good for though. If you just want to do a counter ball. Because unless the drill bit is in, it'll just wobble about all over the place. See? Didn't like my other counter balls. Just got to be careful because I've got to go to. I'll be there. From here, I've got sawdust everywhere. Right. That's right. Get rid of that. Took off some of the glue with the block. There you go. We're there. See, we all make mistakes. Some mistakes are more stupid than others. Make sure they're deep enough so I can. Yeah, there's enough free space in there. Can't see through it. Anyway, there's a little gap in between each one, just enough. So if it needs taking on a bit of, have a bit of room because it's taking on moisture, because of where it is, it can. And I'm going to plug all these screws. That's what you do before I paint, I suppose. I'll have to cut some. Do that on the old pillar drill over there. Now, this bit here is going to be trimmed to width once I know where it's got to be. Because it's between two fixed spaces where this unit is going to be installed. Now, just in case you've only just turned up for the live stream, just to get an idea of what we're doing, this door here is going to have a finish like this. Oh, I'll come back to you. Oh, Right. Oh, there it is. Right, so it's that way up. That one's going to the wall. And you see that trimmer on here? That's a trim. That goes to the wall. That's how far my wall's out. You see, old French house. And then we've got the cabinet door on there, like so. Why ain't that all over this time? Oh, I know why. So it's going to be that sort of this white brushed, sort of like I don't know, lime wash kind of finish. And there's got to be a glass door in there, which I've got glass, like a mirror in there, which I've already got, which is over there, just in case you haven't been here before. And it's a very simple little project that's made out of old pallets, crappy old pallets. And I haven't spent any money. It's just, well, I suppose you could argue I bought screws, even though I already had them. But the wood and that are just picked up from the Brico. But what they do is they, at the Brico where I am, it was a DIY store. Yeah, where you get your tools and stuff like that from. They just, they put them to one side, and I know that every time they put stuff to that one side in the rear car park, it's it's free, and they're glad to get rid of it, obviously, because some pallets are non-returnable. Costs more to send them back. Right, so let's just take these arises off if I need to. Aris off time. Then we'll make some plugs. I'm not going to do that one yet because, like I mentioned a moment ago, I don't know how wide the door's got to be yet until I know where the trimmer is going to be scribed into the other wall. Because if the other wall's miles out, like the wall I've already trimmed, already worked, scribed in, I literally just scribed it. I offered the unit up to where it's going to be. I had my piece, my trimmer down one side, plumb with a level, unit level, and then I just run a pencil. In this case, I just had the finger behind it, and I just brought it down side and marked along this piece of wood here, which then it tells me how much I had to take off. That's all I did. Simples. That way. Now, like anything, block planes, moving planes, you can work in both directions. You don't have to go forwards, you can go backwards if you want. I was going that way because direction of the grain, because you don't want to go against the grains. You end up lifting all the you lift the grain and make it all fluffy, spiky. Mad Monk knows when I was on Ginger Island, I had to make a workbench out of pretty much what was there. All I had was a chisel. Oh, we had a saw in the end. Chisel and a hammer. Okay, so far so good. I'm just going to check that for square. Okay, so I've got the glue goes off. I've got to make sure that I haven't. No, it's good. That's good. Let's check the other end, just in case the boards are not spot on. Oh, good, excellent, excellent. So just check the ends for square before the glue goes off. Because at this stage, you could dog on it a bit square. You can bang it on that corner there, or bang it on that corner there, and true it up that way. Because there'll be enough give on the screws to do that. Right, so far so good. We need some plugs. We need some plugs. Plugs. That's what we need. $10mm plugs. I knew they were. All right. We need to go over there to the pillar drill. To the pillar drill we go. But before we do that, I see there's some activity in the chat. Oh look, there's activity in the chat. Hello, Madman, hope you're well. Wow, I can smell the cascamite from here. Sorry, I didn't use any cascamite. I didn't use PVA today. Yeah, what a one, I can't help it. Oh, you're using your projector, are you? How's it turning out? Is it looking good or not? This is only 1080p on the live streams. I'm trying to make videos on the channel. I'm trying to do 4K. Hello, Gingers. And Alex, hello there. Hope you're well. And Billy Kershaw. And Windy Worm. You've got a Windy Worm. You be careful what you eat, mate. What an old Norfolk boar doing in France? Boy or boar? Boar. La da 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 da. Wow, I can smell the Eskimo from here. Hello, Ines. Oh, Turkey. Hello in Turkey. Oh, you remember that, do you? Blimey. On Ginger Island. Making benches and all sorts of stuff out of very little. As you do. Well, here we are at the pillar drill. And we are going to put a light on. Near the pillar drill. Oh, look, there's a light. There is. And I need my 10mm, which I've mixed up with my other ones. Oh, blimey. Crikey, where are they? Oh, damn. I have no. I need a 10mm drill bit. Let me get the 10mm drill bit and I can work out what size it is. For the plugs. Oh, these things are sent to try me, they are. Whatever next. I've got a 10mm drill bit. Alright, and I'll use that so I can work out the size of my plug cutter. Should be here. Is that it? I found it! I found it! First try. Believe me. I'll grab a piece of wood. I might use a bit of oak even because they cut better. Softwood plugs don't cut very well. Unfortunately, they're a bit shitty. They don't have to be oak. I mean, pine. And where's my flipping oh, I know where it is. It's 2 seconds. Well, I'm looking for my chuck key. And I borrowed it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Thank God for that. I couldn't find the chuck key for my mortar the other day. So I had to borrow this one. Then I thought, oh, crikey, I ain't lost it, have I? Oh, it was a random pencil. Just put it over there before I stab myself with it. Right, so that is in. I need a piece of wood to make some plugs out of. Oh, hang on, here. Will that do? Not really. So I'm going to use hardwood for the plugs, I think. Unless I can find a decent bit of pine. You know, you start cutting into pieces of flipping pine for your plugs. You're hardens enough and you're it's all furry. I don't want a furry plug. No, actually, saying that, that pine's actually okay for that. Some pine's okay. Some pine is not. Ooh, will that work? Ooh, that work? Ooh, will that work? What's that over there? Ooh. No, flipping pine again. I don't like pine. I don't normally work with pine, me. Oh, that'll do. I have a piece of chestnut. That'll work. La 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 la. Here I come. I'm on the way. A bit of chestnut. Won't move it unless you actually unlock it. So I don't need to go that deep. I don't need to go way through. If I go way through, I'll get clogged up every time. So about there, I reckon. Set the stop. That'll do. That will do. Right. Oh, so I'm losing my freedom tomorrow. I'll have to behave. Hang on, what's happened? Oh, you idiot. I moved the table, didn't I? There you go. Let's take it easy. I don't even know how many I need. Oh dear. It's like a factory job, this one. It's like, you know, repetitive. It does wobble. So I'm going to guess now. There's 2 rails. There's 5 boards. 2 screws per board. So that's 20 plugs plus an extra 4. So I need 24 plugs. So I put an extra one on each end. Oh my giddy aunt, pain in my shoulder. Or top of the shoulder, top of my arm. I've got fibromyalgia and it kind of kicks in every so often. There you go. I'm taking some new medication which helps. It's actually an antidepressant. Just about a small dose, it's for nerve pain. Which is new for me. It does work, it helps, definitely helps. It's only a little 30mg dose, it's a very small dose. I was doing really well with the pain actually the last few days, and then yesterday, last week, it's been quite manageable. And yesterday and I woke up, and today I woke up in pain. That's how it is, you know. I just have to accept it and deal with it. You can't worry about it, can you? You know, if you're constantly stressing out. God, it's hurting and all. Stressing over the pain, you don't do anything, will you? No, I'm quite fortunate. My fibromyalgia is not as bad as some people. Some people get it really bad, especially women. You know, more women get fibromyalgia than men. It's quite unusual for men actually to get fibromyalgia. I think that one of the things though that it's worse than the pain really for me is brain fog. You know, when you're kind of like, you just can't, you know the word, you know what you want to say, and you just can't, you can't seem, I just can't say it. It sounds strange, I know, but, or I just can't think of something. It's just like, I know what it is, but I just can't put a finger on it, and it happens so much. I think I've done plenty. I do need a few extra ones for the front trimmers though, that go, you know, going to go to the wall trimmers and stuff. So I need food for that. I think that's enough. It's definitely more than 24 there. 666. Yeah, that should be enough. There you go. Plugs. That's what they are. Not electric plugs, no. They're just little wooden plugs. Little plugs you can put in the holes. You've got to put plugs in, you've got to plug your hole, you know. That's what she said. Right. Hello, what? This is getting a bit much, boy. You're getting a bit as fat as me, you are. On your head. Quite, you didn't see where it went. His eyesight isn't that great. He's losing his senses. Aren't you, fella? Getting old. Oh, yeah. Still a lovely boy, though. Right. Ooh, that hurt. We'll just pop them out. Now, if you haven't got a pillar drill and you want to create plugs, you can still do it. All you want to do is measure the outside of the plug cutter and get a piece of plywood and drill a hole the size of the outside diameter of your plug cutter, because then you can just use that as a guide to guide the bit with an ordinary battery drill, and you can create your plugs that way. It works, you know. Or you can create a piece of board with lots of holes of the outside diameter of your plug cutter, clamp it down or put a screw in it or something, and then you can just whack out, say, 10 or 20 plugs at a time. It works. If you've got a bandsaw, it's quite quick cutting these out with a bandsaw. If you've got a narrow piece of wood, You just run it through the bandsaw, or the and they'll just all fall out. But that works with a screwdriver, just like that. Oh no. Do you feel like she's come? Do you know what? It's only for the plug, isn't it? How much glue's in there anyway? Not much. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't need to be very thick now. Are you curious, Wally? Well, Wally, don't say he's staring at me. He's curious. What are you doing, Daddy? Is that for me? No, 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 no. I'm not making a cocktail. No, 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 no. My name's not Tom Cruise. No. Definitely not. But glue with myself. That's better. So I'm going to pour them in there like that. You can just dunk. I put way too much glue in there now. But there, who cares? Who cares? We're making something out of pallets. I'm sure a little bit of excess glue will clean away. Right, try and keep obviously your grain in the same direction. And tap them in. If you're going to use the, obviously if you want to use your plugs in on pine, because you're going to be showing the colour of your pine, obviously you're not going to be painting it, this is going to be painted, well then obviously you'd want to use pine plugs, wouldn't you? But you have to go really easy and make sure your bit is really sharp, your plug cutter. Oh shit, I'm getting squirted. There she blows. We've got a bleeder. Right. And what you can do is you can use a little small Japanese knife to trim them off. But you know what I'm going to use? I'm just going to use the sander and just sand them back with the angle grinder because it works and it's quick. And that way we can start painting it. So I'll clean up most of the edges. I know I've still got to cut it to width. I'm not worried about that at this stage. I just need to be getting some paint on it. Because I know I'm not going to get it finished today. But I need to be able to get it finished tomorrow so I can clean up. I'll get told off, I will, from Mummy. Yeah, I'll get in trouble. I won't. She says she's really good. Well, there, Caroline. She's a good lass. She is. She's a kind soul, and she puts up with me. Oh, get the dog in there. Oh, in there. Oh, there you are. Oh my God, I've done that a bit, haven't I? Crikey, look how professional I am. Oh, blimey, I hope my customers aren't watching. Oh, blimey. I've got a couple of jobs on now. I'm quite pleased about because I really need the money, you know. It's like anything like these, you know. I wouldn't be able to do this channel if it wasn't for occasionally get the odd job in. And obviously get occasional donations and that as well is obviously very helpful. Super chats and stuff. But anyway, you've got to live in here, unfortunately. Well, not actually unfortunately, that's not really the terminology. You need money. And yeah, I've got a shutter job to do and a door. So I'll stream that probably. Get in the hole. I quite like that finish though, with the where you sand it back and what have you, and you show all the grain. I actually quite like it. I think you can do all sorts of stuff like that, in different colours and that, can't you know, that sort of whitewash kind of look. I still think you need to incorporate some woodwork though when you're doing pallet projects, you know. Instead of just whacking those nails in or using a nail gun or something like that. Yeah, don't be wrong, I use nail guns. How's that looking for? Oh, it is true. It's not. Hasn't got a wind. Oh, that's a good sign. I'm happy about that. That ain't got a wind. That'd be a nightmare to fit the door. It won't shut properly. Right, we'll put a course disc on. On 80 probably do it actually. From that 80. Now I've got. Oh, this will be better. Yeah, we'll put that on. That'll do it, won't it? Actually, they're really good though, because they're flipping dangerous. But they're good fun. I suppose I ought to put a flipping mask on again, really, don't I? Oh, good morning. Air filters on. Check. Mask on. Check. Oh God, there. Air defenders, check. Suppository, check. Need a dust mask for Wally. Straighten up. Oh, I can hear again. Right, now the front will be a little bit undulated, which actually I quite like. These boards are slightly thicker than those ones. It's sort of like, that's not a problem. I actually think that's pretty cool. Right, just need to clean up the arises around the edge. I can't, like I said, I can't do that one because until I've actually cut the door to width, which I'm not going to do yet. Is the dust gone? That's pretty good. Oh no, my glasses, where they gone? Did I get you on the edge, fella? I want a trend airflow or air shield, they call them. That's be so handy. They're like a welder's mask, clear obviously, and they blow air through filters and stuff across your face. Brilliant idea. Right, so need that. La da da da, la da da, la da da da. Oh, don't like that wood. Careful. Careful. My Sebastian. Oh yeah, yeah. My Sebastian dog, the one who was just barking, he's a little bit loon, bit of a loon. He barks. Hey, enough! He barks at everything, and also he kind of like he's skittish. So if you make him jump, he just scarpers and then bangs into everything and falls over. It's stupid. kind of just got to go with the flow, ain't you? It's an artistic license. I put 2 coats of paint on, sanding in between the coats. You want to try and fill some of the nooks and crannies, you see, as well. Remember, this is, like I keep saying, I know, but it's probably about 25 mil to an inch is going to come off the width of this door, I imagine. So it's definitely wider than what it was going to be. What was it, 42, wasn't it, originally? That's way over 42. See, that's 40. So it's probably got that much taken off. Okay. Quite happy with that. And we'll start getting some paint on it. See, at this stage, it doesn't look like nothing, does it? It's just when you start getting that old finish on and sanding it back and what have you. Make sure you, whenever you get anything like this, right, always just sand the corners a little bit, right? Because if anything's going to catch and split the door, it's going to be there. So if you just do that, a little bit like that, just enough to protect the corners. Not worried about that corner yet because it's going to be taken off that one there, and that. Put the air sander on that first, I think. We had a lot of jets fly over here the last few days. You know, the military jets. I don't know what they are. Maybe the Rafales, whatever they are. France. Right. I'll get the air sander on that, and then we'll slap some paint on it. Literally. When you do things like where you use the plugs and stuff, it kind of looks like you care, you know? Even though we're making it out of old crappy wood. This wood's got history, you know. It's probably come from Brazil. No, it wouldn't be in Brazil. Come from somewhere. China. Whenever I get any pallets that come from Brazil, look. South America. I always check out often hardwoods like a Manusia, a bit like mahogany, like a cheap ass mahogany, or we get. Well, I've had quite a bit of purple heart as well. Hard as old nails it is. One of the ironwoods. When I was in the UK, I didn't bring it over because it was just too heavy. I had a load of boards of green heart and some old green heart sills as well from lock sills. Left them behind. I should have brought them over. It's actually pretty wood. Right. I think I do. I think I do. So that is going to be a door. And now we're going to give it a slap of white paint. Slap it with the white paint we are. Slop it on. It's cheapy acrylic paint. Which is going to be sanded back to reveal the grain. Let's grab a brush. I think it's got to work, make sure you work it into all the little nooks and crannies. Because that obviously, as it shrinks back and dries, you end up with like little black lines and stuff, and they just look ugly. So you've got to try, you can't just use paint as a bit of a filler as well. You could, if you wanted to, you could use some plaster of Paris, white, that was a bit of poly filler. Wash it with that first, let it dry off, and then sand it back again. That'll fill a nook cranny that way. But I'm not going to. Well, on a tight time scale, I am. I'll try not to get paint on me. It's usually a good idea. Always do the areas furthest away from you first. So you don't lean over the bit you just painted. I've got to cake that in. It's got to really soak in, it is. Cake it on. Cake it in or cake it on? Cake it on. These areas are the big holes. Just work me in with the bristles. I don't mind if there's a dip or a little nick in it and stuff like that. That doesn't matter because it's we're going to sand it back anyway. Do you know what I should have done? In hindsight, oh man, that don't matter. I should have actually done the boards first actually and painted them because these are different thicknesses. This board here is going to be a bit harder to sand, but that'll work. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is French paint, so don't expect it to have good coverage. Unfortunately, French paint is extremely expensive. Although this stuff isn't. This stuff is cheap as chips. But like V33 and stuff like that, they're quite pricey paints, or Valspar and whatever. Valspar, it's quite expensive here. And it ain't great either. So I'll let this go off, and then I'll do the other side. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right. And I suppose then I've got to cut the hinges into the actual door and the trimmer, which the door is going to be hung on to. You hung on. A bit grit, don't want that. You know, the finish isn't that important with this stage, because it's all going to be sanded back. And obviously I'm going to have to paint this board again. It's going to be cut back anyway. It's annoying because I want to try and make it fit the space nicely. So if it was in a free, an open space, and it's just going to be the width of the unit, I wouldn't be that worried. Well, I could make it all in here and just hang it. But because I'm fitting it in between a fixed space, between two walls, I've got to go with what's there. Otherwise, we'll have big gaps on either side of the unit, and I don't want that. So I'm trimming it and scribing in. You lot were just here a minute ago. The dog's come back in again for a treat. How long ago was that? 10 minutes? No, not now. Later. Later. Don't be a nuisance. I love you lots. But you're being a bit of a bit of a pain. Don't look at me like that. They give me the look. I've got 3 dogs staring at me, giving me the look. Well, what do you mean? What are you on about? Does it mean that you're going to? Are you going to feed us? You're being fed. You've had your food. It's all about habit, isn't it? what it is, habits. Because I keep treating them, they want more. They're just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You fill these holes. Got holes here. Work a bit with the old bristles. I don't want there being a hole, but I don't want it to be a black hole. I don't want it to be a white hole. Just kind of go with the flow, you see. I'm going for that brushed wood look, you know, like a driftwood look. I'll stick some sisal rope on it or something for handles. No, I'm not doing that. Sort of you get when oh crikey, at seaside gift shop, and that, you know, little stuff about the size or a little half a boat stuck on the front. You know, blue and white stripy one or something. Right. Now on the end grain, you really got to fill it, because what happens, I'll soak that up. It's as rough as guts. And what I don't want in a situation that every time you try and clean the unit with anything, you end up just leaving loads of bits of cloth and rag on the doors and stuff because they're prickly. I don't want that. We have that problem with the beams when we have to brush all the beams down, because some of them are a bit sort of rougher, some aren't, or there might be like a piece that's kind of come off in the corner somewhere. We've got all the houses like all old oak beams and that, you see, so it's like all cleaned up, you know, but being what it is, it's you're trying to get rid of cobwebs. You end up leaving half the brush behind. You can sit there as long as you like, Wally. I don't mean to say you're going to get more treats. I think that'll almost do for this first coat. First coat, rub it down. I'll do the other side first. Cool, we're getting there. So that door is going to be, that door, there's no back going in this unit because I'm actually going to tile the wall behind it, inside the unit. Strange as it sounds. So that goes on there. What's it, I've got to be trued up. And this door here, you can't see, can you? So the door we just made, it's going to go on the right hand side of this unit, and we just brush it back and get that sort of like brushed, sort of like lime wash sort of look. And it's literally made out of old pallets, so I think I've got as far as I can get at the moment. So I knocked that together quite quickly. I think how long has it been? An hour and a half. It's not too bad, is it really, I suppose? Well, I'm talking to you as well, so you can see the unit there. So this is going between two fixed points in our shower room, not in the shower, but in the shower room, above where the basin is, and yeah, on the left side where the cupboard is. Oh, see the state of this floor? I've got a major clean up to do, I really have. Oh dear. Oh, look, I pulled the things out with my hinges in. So these are the kind of hinges I was considering using, like these. These are typical French window hinges here in France. Are they two? Just a second. Are they two lefts? No, they're the wrong way around. Well, anyway, here's a pair of small door hinge. So this is a typical French hinge, a pommel, and the nice thing about these is actually they're really easy to fit, because you can, they're nice and narrow, because they're narrow, they don't bind, and also you just use the router and just run the router up and down and with a little jig, and the round ends don't matter. They're just really quick. They're really quick to fit, so I quite like them. They're quite solid hinges. It's either that, or then we've got like nice 4-inch brass butts. That's what I quite like using those. And I've got these bigger ones here as well. Yeah, so it's what other hinges I've got in there. Well, I've got piano hinges. I've got those hinges are salvaged off old boats and stuff, like a butterfly hinge. Random stuff. But some of the old marine stuff is actually really nicely made. You know, like this old staple here. You know, that's chrome on brass. You know, a lot of the old marine stuff, but it's expensive. Marine stuff is pricey, unfortunately. Crikey, I need to clear up. I really do. So anyway, I got through a couple of free pallets to make that. Was it a free pallet? Yeah, but 3 pallets to make that. Yeah, it was 3 pallets. And I still got some remnants of those pallets on the floor, which I need to clear up because the dog's got to stand on those flip nails, hasn't he? I've still got a few left here. Now these ones, actually, these old pallets, I don't know what they were used for. Something quite big, but these are hardwood. That's like, I'm not sure what that is. That's Manusia. It's very, very hard. So I won't be surprised they're South American somewhere. And these are also, no, they're not. Oh, these ones here. That's hardwood. You know, so I probably wouldn't try and maintain their length. I'll probably just cut them to short pieces and use them as short pieces. Otherwise, you just hide to nothing. You just split where the nails are. You never get the nails out. And then this stuff here, which doesn't look like much, but you know that piece of wood that I cut the plugs out of using the pillar drills, is actually a piece of this. This is Vallige. And this Vallige is what comes off, it's what we use on the roofs in France, or they used to use on the roofs in France underneath the tiles. And that's what they used to support the old Romany tiles. So you basically, what they call the over and unders. I was trying to show you one, because we're currently doing this roof on the back here. Ripping it off. Ripping that off at the minute. So, if you, oh yeah, that's stuck together. Oh yeah, there's a broken one. So it's just like that, yeah? So you have an under, in this case, the bottom ones are flat, on the bottoms, and then you have that goes over the top. And that's just the sheer volume of them that holds them on. It sounds a bit dodgy to me, but you know, I prefer the old mechanical tiles, yeah, that lock together. So, yeah, anyway. If you wonder how we powered our workshop, look at that. Got 2 bays of solar panels there. And we did have a wind turbine, but I had to take it down because my battery started going. So we've done self-consumption now. And with the wind turbines, you have to use the power. You can't not use it. You have to use it, otherwise they'll just burn out. So you have to drain the power. Whereas the solar panels on Earth, if you don't have to use it, they'll just, it draws as it's needed, as it can produce it. So, and that goes into our little solar shed here. And then we've got our inverters that goes into the workshop. It don't go into the grid or anything. It just goes into the house. And at the moment, I'm rewiring the further. We had different little inverters before, and we changed over for a Fronius inverter. And now we've got the got to put the other bank on with the Fronius inverter. Currently it's on the old little inverters still, which aren't great. So anyway, let's just check the chat. La 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 la. What are you doing, your brother's grass? Is that what you're doing? What was it? Is that what you said? Oh, your brother's garden and putting a projector in his new garden. A projector in his new garden? Really? That sounds like fun. And Billy Kershaw's popping out for beer. I got one. I've been, I said you on the had all day. It's flat as a pancake now. I just keep sipping at it occasionally. Keep forgetting about it. Oh, brilliant. Hello, Ines Onda. Hello. Down we come. You need to remove that bush. That's in front of the panels. Yeah, I know. Oh, Caroline's there, is she? Oh, blimey. The missus is watching. Oh, no. When the cat's away. She's still watching. Yeah, there's a yeah. It actually, the thing is though, it actually comes down at an angle. The light does. If it puts a shadow on it, it's a problem, obviously. When the sun's high, it doesn't put no shadows on the panel. But it is going to get worse because our raspberry cane, they'll just spread like crazy. Plugs. What amp for plugs? What amp for sinks? Sorry, I'm confused. Oh, yes, you've been silly. Wrong plug. Ah, da da da. On the first before putting screw. I did make a mistake. I put the yeah. I did on the first one. I did it right, but the second one I made a boob. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, it's the old dementia setting in. It is. I can't help it. You know, I'm bred that way. My father, crikey, he'll be turning in his grave. He will. I suppose all I can really do now is wait for that to dry and see to these doggies. She's waiting again now. What? What, your baby girl, huh? Oh, dear. What you like, eh? Huh? What's it, get all sleep out of your eyes. Huh? What's that? She's lovely, she is. She's got such a nice nature. And yeah. She's not so good around other dogs, though, are you? No. She's not, you know, she's not aggressive or anything. She just barks. And then just... Thing is, you get a dog at a bargain, you bystanders, they get a bit worried, don't they? A bit frightened. Even though she's not aggressive, she's never done anything horrible. Yeah. No, she's a soppy old thing. And this is her spot. There's a G spot just there. Just like, the top of her bum, just there. Oh, look at her face. She don't know what to do. She's beside herself. Anyway. Where am I from in the UK originally? Norfolk. A little place called Salhouse near Wroxham. So sort of northeast. So yeah, at Wroxham. And it's a lovely little village, isn't it? A bit like anything, you know, it changes over time. And I like it here. I like the peace. You know, we don't see many people. I saw my neighbour today, and she was helping me out today, so she's very sweet. So it's very good. So where's my 4-5? And my webbed feet. Oh dear. Okay. You're a sod. Yeah. Oh, I think it's going to look alright. It's going to look pretty cool. And also gives a huge amount of storage. Well, you know, at the moment there's nothing there, just a mirror on the wall. Well, actually, it is because the mirror's sitting there. It's literally there. But I think it's going to work. The mirror's going to be on the right-hand door. So once it's into situ, it will be. I think it's going to be quite good. I've already moved the socket into the cupboard as well, so that way we can, you know, Caroline's electric toothbrush and stuff like that. And a rampant rabbit, they can all be put on charge in there, can't they, you know? You know how it is. Is she still watching? Oh dear. Anyway, I am going to have a bit of a clear up because I'm in such a mess. And I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. And I'll stream the next stage when I'm ready. Toodaloo. Thanks there, Mad Monks. Much appreciated, my friend. You know I appreciate you. Love you. Toodaloo.